What's going on, YouTube? So let's talk about the three worst things home buyers can do during negotiation that will cost you. Now, if you didn't know, I bought a bunch of houses. Well, I bought a few houses, not a bunch. It's just five, six houses. And I learned that there's a lot of things that people make mistakes on. And these are the top three. I asked people what's this, and it's often room for negotiation, especially in many areas in the US when the market's shifting right now.
The housing market is cooling off in a lot of areas, with interest rates still a bit high and the economic uncertainty that's coming with all the new tariffs. Homes are sitting on the market a lot longer, offers are starting to dry up, and sellers are still trying to price their home like it is 2022.
To a buyer's market over the seller's market that was been the gap between listing price and mean sale price is almost over $30,000 according to Redfin. This suggests that savvy negotiating could save you a lot of.
Redfin just downgraded its housing forecast. After earlier in the year predicting that home prices would rise in 2025, Redfin is now saying that by Q4 of this year, prices will drop by 1%.
Money now. And this is the thing. Is it a bad time to buy a house? Yes and no. Because it could be a bad time to buy a house to flip the house, but it could be a good time to buy a house. So your first time house as a negotiation. Now, what are some of the things that I've seen people do? And the first thing I've seen people do is disclosing too much information. Helpful with a lot of content. You don't owe the seller complete transparency over every thought you have. So do not disclose how much money you can actually pay for the house. Do not disclose all this information. I've seen buyers or even agent volunteer too much information. Our lease ends next month. We need to move quickly for our new job. We are only looking for a specific neighborhood. These type of statements are very transparent and honest, can unintentionally make it signal urgency or emotional attachment to these properties, and that will weaken your position to negotiate. And what I've seen is people go in there with a pre-approval, and it's correct. You do go on pre-approval, but make the adjustment to your pre-approval to match what you are asking. If you get pre-approved for $300,000 and you're trying to buy a house for $250,000 and then trying to negotiate, you will not do well in negotiation. Same thing with I like this area and only want to be in this area. Don't do that. This is a big no-no for you in investing or buying your first time houses. While seller are sense of that a buyer needs a home or is emotional investment, they may feel confident holding the price term, especially if you are wanting to be in a certain area and they're going to hold that over you. So I did this when I sold the house because someone wanted that house and they loved the area. It's next to their mom. And so I held it above them. I was like, yeah, if you want this house, I'm not going to negotiate. This is the price. And they could have got more money or got the price down. Number two, hesitating. Want to go overboard on your detail? You also don't want to hesitate. You don't want to play it too cool either. Hesitating is something that I have seen cost a lot of people to lose their house. Well, because you have to remember, if you're hesitant to make an offer, you're just not making talks to them and you really want the house, you have to leave that you want the house, but you can't tell them, I'm willing to pay what you're asking for. You need to find a good happy medium. You need to successfully bid on it and just go ahead and buy the house. The issue that I see people have is they wait too long. They say, okay, I want to buy this house. Oh, give me a day or two to think about it. And then someone else puts in an offer that they're asking for, or someone puts an offer that's a little bit above you. And they say, you know what? That's what the market is. And you lose out on a deal. Don't spend too long on the price points. Don't spend too long on anything. Just, hey, this is the price we want to pay and negotiate. Be able to respond in a timely manner, because the longer you wait, more chance someone will buy the house. Because good houses do not stay on the market. My next door neighbor sold his house. It was only on the market for 1 month because he was in a good location and he already upgraded the house. So it was a move in ready and it's not a fixer upper. And the next mistake you have is number 3 is playing mind games. Now, lastly, you need to understand playing mind games is sellers is often a losing strategy. I have worked with people that insist that they have this kind of angle or gotcha mindset to help you. At the end of the day, no, these strategies really don't work. I have seen people lose out on properties thinking that they have some crazy rebound game that they can get the seller to sell the house. At the end of the day, it is not a game. If you want the house and you're a first time home buyer, hey, get the house you want, negotiate in a reasonable price point, and don't play these mind games. No one's gonna fall for it. I've seen people try to go online and say, oh, if we do this, X, Y, Z, we're gonna be able to get the house for what we want.
Okay, so how do we negotiate repairs and/or seller concessions after the inspection? First, remember, it's normal and expected to have some issues arise from the home inspection.
At the end of the day, if you start nickel and diming a seller, they're not gonna sell it to you. You can go in there and point out all the problems, but at the end of the day, they're going to have to be making money or sell the property. They're not going to waste too much time on you because they could have other offers on the table. At the end of the day, the market might be bad, but it's not going to be bad enough where you are going to be the only offer on a really good house. At the end of the day, if the house is really good and it's a good area, it's still going to sell. Now, how to avoid these mistakes? Instead of going down these paths where it can cost you money, it is important to be proactive and consult with your real estate agent. Do not try to go this alone because I've seen people lose money. I always ask my agent, hey, what do you think a good price point is this? I don't want to pay full price. And what do you think the rental is going to be? So I ask these things. Ask the professional. Yes, you can do it all on your own, but it's not going to work out that well. I've seen people get screwed over, overpay. At the end of the day, work with the agent, and this will help you avoid all these mistakes. Like and subscribe on my video, and that's all I got for you. Those are the 3 most common mistakes I've seen during a negotiation for buying a house. And that could cost you a lot of money.